Alright, I finally encountered it. This is the Baba Velamu or whatever the hell. It's a very weird enemy. Baba Velamu. You can encounter it in the forest in the Nebel region. Or the Rocket Town region. It drops a mute mask sometimes. I didn't get one, of course, but it can drop one. And now we're gonna head to Rocket Town. I was near Rocket Town already, but I went over there to the forest to encounter that enemy. So let's get going to Rocket Town. And this will unlock another Fort Condor battle after we talk to somebody here. Alright, center Rocket Town. And there's a reason why this place is called Rocket Town. Like a damn starship. Alright, so we'll start by going to the weapon shop here. And we could buy some new weapons. Well, one new weapon. We have a shotgun, a new weapon for Vincent. It has 4 materia slots. And you can also buy more gold armlets, which you can also steal from the dragon earlier. But I do recommend you do buy those. Get a gold armlet for everybody. Very good defense on that thing. The magic defense doesn't matter because I think magic defense is bugged in this game, right? Random mass toilet. Shopkeeper's gotta take shits, you know. You know, their hard work running a shop, you know. They gotta drop a load every now and then. Oh, and also a new item is earring as well. Make sure to buy one of those. I forgot to get one of those. You shouldn't have one of those yet. You might, I mean, but we can give that to Eris. Pretty good upgrade for her. The stat boosting accessories are the best ones. The ones that protect you against status elements aren't that good until like later. Like maybe you find a particular boss does a status element that's really annoying. You'd want to equip them, but it's just not worth it right now. Alright. The next thing you want to do is talk to this guy a couple times. And we'll be able to get a new weapon for Cloud. We talk to him. We get the Yuki, which is a pretty terrible weapon for Cloud. Sword is used when an ally is down. Yeah, you get powered up when another character dies. Not good at all. Pretty bad in fact. Because it only has 2 materia slots. If it had more materia slots, it might be decent, but not worth it. Alright, there's one more weapon we can get in here, and then there's a... yeah, right, here's the weapon. Drill arm. New weapon for Barrett. Alright, and then there's one more item we can get in this other house. It's not a weapon, it's an item. Right in here. And we get a power source. Alright, that's all the collectibles here until we fight a boss later. There's one more collectible we can get after we fight a boss, but other than that, we're done here. In terms of collectibles. To advance the storyline, we gotta go in the house with the... What the hell? We gotta go in this house, I believe. And this... we're gonna get a scene soon that'll trigger the next Fort Condor battle, so keep that in mind. Alright, let's advance the storyline now, and we'll go ahead and... What? Well, yeah, we're gonna advance the storyline, and then get to do the next Fort Condor battle. Gotta go back here, I think. Oh, nope, this isn't it. Or maybe it is. Hold on. I'm about to load up my state. Oh, yep, here we go. Yeah, we're good. Alright. After talking to this chick for the first time, we'll unlock Fort Condor Battle number 7. I'm named after what you see behind us, a cloud. Alright. Do not talk to her a second time. Only talk to her once. And we need to go to Fort Condor now, so I'll meet you over there and we'll do battle number 7. Make sure you have a lot of money, which you should have a lot by now. If you don't, then you'll have to farm some money. But I'll meet you over in Fort Condor. There's actually an enemy I didn't show off in on Mount Nebel, the zoo. I forgot to show this off before. I already hit it one time. Weak against wind. I'll go ahead and finish it off here. There we go. Yeah, I didn't show that enemy off before. I forgot. I thought I showed them all off, but yeah, I didn't show off that enemy. I think I showed off the rest though, but anyway, I'm headed back through Mount Nebel on my way to Fort Condor. Alright, the next Fort Condor battle is Fort Condor battle number 7. You can fight this battle after you go to Rocket Town and speak to Shira for the first time. But not before you talk to her again. Only talk to her one time. You get through her bit of dialogue when you first meet her, and then once you're done with that, then you make your way here to Fort Condor. Okay, ready. Try stoners, okay. I could do that if I want to. I do have plenty of gills, so I might as well just place them. They're not bad units. Okay. Gotta have a unit block for him though. We're still gonna do some archers too. Okay. Doing pretty well so far. Boom. Red damage. Actually, it's going through my catapult. Boom. Holy shit, there's a lot of them. Just rolling stones on them. Oh, we got the boss too. Hey, boss. Let's move some of the units over this way. Reminds me of the Satan from South Park. I think I said that before, but yeah. This boss is gonna get pelted like crazy. Only 230 HP too. Thing is so cooked. Everybody attack! This boss is so cooked. He's never been more cooked. Yep, it's over. Easy. Battle number 7's easy. Well, kinda easy. Yeah, they spend a lot of money to do it, but... Pay to win, basically. Pay to win before there was pay to win. You get the Super Ball. Alright, the next battle becomes available after you get the Tawny Bronco. So, get the Tawny Bronco and then we can go back here and do the next battle, battle number 8. Alright, I made my way back to Rocket Town. Went all the way from Fort Condor to here. Now we gotta go meet the captain, which is Sid. Who's the final playable character in the game. And he's probably like, well, Kate Sif's probably the worst in the game, I would say, and then Sid, probably second worst. Sid's definitely my least favorite in the game. He's kind of just feels out of place. I don't know. He's not a bad character though. I like him as a character. I just like the other characters better, you know. And there we go, Sid. I'll keep his name Sid. Wouldn't be a Final Fantasy game without a character being named Sid. You don't go to space in this game though, but you do in Final Fantasy IV. I mean, there's a spot where you're up in space, but you can't like move around up there. Sorry if you hear any background noise or anything. Honey Mula. Been in space with this. Well, this dude, Sis is giving us his life story. We just first time talking to him. He's revealing way too much to a stranger. Last Hope. What is this? Star Ocean 4? Or Star Wars? Oh, we have to leave and come back, I think. He's cursing at us. Are you out of your effing mind? Okay. Alright, I think now we go back to that house with the tawny Bronco. I'm gonna speed going up down the stairs. It takes a while. There we go. Alrighty. Let's head back to town. And you want to save it at this point, so go outside and save it on the world map, or go to the inn and save. Make sure you're fully healed as well. We got a boss coming up ahead. Cursing at his wife, that's kind of messed up. This is pretty rude. He's not like this in Rebirth. They kind of toned him down a bit. I don't know why. Well, that's because Rebirth is woke. Shit. Because they were scared of backlash, so they basically anything that could be considered offensive or whatever they took out of the game. Because they're... Well, I'm not going to be nice about it. It's because they're pathetic. Because I hate that kind of stuff, man. Censorship and all that crap. You have a character being, like, cursing and stuff, and then all of a sudden you censor all that in Rebirth. Oops, I did not mean to speed it up, sorry. Center number 26. Yeah, you get to learn a lot about Sid right at the beginning, but you don't get much, you know, more character development after this point. Really. Because he joined so damn late in the game. Kind of felt like an afterthought, you know? I was kind of surprised when I first played Final Fantasy VII. I was surprised when you actually recruited him because I thought we had all the characters. But then he joins and it's like a complete surprise. Obviously, he's not going to launch with her in there. She's just trying to make sure everything's safe, you know? So they're basically forced to cancel the launch. Yep, he canceled it mid-launch, and it like tilts over. That's why that's why it's tilted when we get here. Cut back, and the launch was canceled. Yep. There's Palmer. The freaking weirdo. I like how he calls him Fat Man Palmer. It's true. Yeah, of course he likes it with lots of sugar and honey. Oh, we need to go back out here, I think. Or no, we gotta go see Sid. Go out this way. Oh, Palmer's gonna go out and take it. We gotta stop him from doing that. A tiny Bronco is ours, not his. Alright, it's pulse time against Palmer. Can't steal anything from him. taunting us. Oh, do you have Ice 3 already? That's crazy. I kept on to go back to Fort Condor and everything. Get the battles in the way there and everything. Yeah, Palmer's super easy. Almost gets his head taken off by the plane. Alright, the next armor you can get is from Palmer. It's 100% drop. The eating coat. So you don't have to worry about missing it. You get it throughout the storyline. Alright, now we get the Tiny Bronco, but it's gonna crash into the water and it's basically a ship. This happens in Rebirth as well. So unfortunately we don't get to fly it around. But we'll get an air vehicle later in the game. Yep, we're going to use it as a boat. It gives me the chills. I did forget to buy some stuff in Rocket Town though. There was some material we could have bought. I forgot to. Alright, we gotta go to the Temple of the Ancients. I think that's the final dungeon in Disc 1. But we're not gonna be going there yet. We got plenty of side content to do. I guess let's fly the Tiny Bronco. We're not be flying it at all. Does it look like we can fly it, Square Enix? Yeah, where we landed here is Wutai. Well, we'll be going there and doing that eventually, but we gotta do Fort Condor battle number 8 next. Alright, now that we have the tiny Bronco, we can go do Fort Condor battle number 8. So let's go ahead and go do that. Let's see, where is it at? We can only get we can only go in shallow water at this point. I think we have to follow the path this way, I think. I'm not 100% sure though. I just know it's easier to get to Junon instead of having to go through all those areas. Oh, maybe we gotta go this way. Yeah, you can't go in the dark water, just the shallow water. This might be it here. There's Midgar, but maybe we can go around and get Junon. Bill's Choco Ranch. Yeah, I think over this way we'll be able to get to Junon. Yep, right there it is. Or not Junon, but Fort Condor. Alright. Go do Fort Condor battle number 8. We've done every battle so far. Didn't miss a single battle yet. And there's other side quests we could do, like we could go do Wutai right now, but we're gonna wait and do that later in the game. We're gonna do the arms dealer after this and get Eris's final limit break. There it is. Now time for Fort Condor battle number 8. You can do this battle after you get the tiny Bronco. And you could use the tiny Bronco to get to Fort Condor without having to run all the way here. Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to do that, sorry. Let me slow it down some. Just a bunch of tri-stoners. Game told me it wanted me to use them, so... Pretty good setup here. Holy crap. This is what you call pay to win, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready for the boss, though? I think the boss is cooked. You get pelted with arrows. I love range units in this game. If you haven't figured it out. $24,000 I spent though on the dry stoners. Got him. Wasn't even close. Get a little bit of my money back, but not like it really matters. And we get turbo ethers, 3 of them. Alright, the next Fort Condor battle won't happen until the date on the gold saucer. I think after that's over, then you can do it, but you gotta do it before you insert the keystone into at the Temple of Ancients. So basically do it before you go to the Temple of the Ancients. Alright, the next level 4 limit break we're going to be getting is Eris's level 4 limit break. Over there to the right, top right corner, you can see Fort Condor. Over here, there'll be some shallow water you can go across. So let's go across here and go this way. And over here's a cave. We're going to need to get something from this cave, some mithril. And to get the mithril, we're going to need to have in a certain amount. So like an example would be like 11, 33, 55, 77, 99. $558 times. All right. Let me see here. $559 times. Alright. I finally fought enough battles for him to say something. Let me get a bolt ring. Okay. I think I need to fight like 11 more battles, and then I think he will give me something else. I think he'll give me the mithril if I fight 11 more battles. Alright, there we go. And we get the mithril. This is what we need. So basically, you gotta get the numbers of battles fought. The last two numbers have to be the same. So like I had, what was it, 559 or something? I had to get it up to 566. And then I got the bolt ring, and then I fought 11 more battles and I got the mithril. It's a little bit confusing, but we got it. Alright, now that we have the mithril, we can go get Aerith's level 4 limit break. So we need to go near Gungaga to do that. So I'll meet you guys near Gungaga, and we'll go get Aerith's level 4 limit break. Alright. Got to a random encounter right when I got over here. Anyway, so there's the gold saucer. Went across. Gungaga's right there. And then over here is where we need to go. After getting the mithril. And technically you could get infinite, you know, great gospels. You don't need it, because you can go get, so basically the guy will give you a mithril. You come here to this guy, you get the great gospel, then you go back to the guy and get another mithril. You can only hold one mithril at a time. Yep, we sure do. Give him some. Okay. Oh, we want to take the small box. And there you go. There's Aerith's level 4 limit break right there. Learn limit skill, great gospel. There you go. So we got 2 level 4 limit breaks so far, red 13s and Aerith's.